Lissa Kreisler, and welcome to another episode of Community Storytelling Season 2. Linda Lester. Lester Square is our much-loved sponsor, and this artwork behind us, Rosalio Vargas. I know you've seen his crazy cars around town that he splashes with all those different colors paint. So that's kind of fun to have that behind us. And this handsome man over here is a hero. I don't think I've ever sat with somebody who was just a hero. AJ Scott, hi.
Hi.
And you are a hero. Do you like that term?
I mean, people have been calling me that since I saved that lady in February, right?
Well, and once the Red Cross of Santa Clara Valley calls you a hero, you're a hero. Because I know you just got an award from them, which is very cool.
Oh, yeah, that was really cool. The event was beautiful up at Villa Montalvo, and it was fun.
Walk us back. Tell us about that day in February. Evening, or was it early morning, I guess?
Oh, it was evening.
Evening.
Yeah, so it was about 9:30. I was about to go to sleep. And
whoa, you go to bed that early?
Yeah, I get up pretty early.
Okay.
Yeah, start the morning up.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's about 9:30, and then I just hear some yelling going on outside. So I go and check in the living room to see what's going on because I didn't know where it was coming from. Walk back into the back bedroom, and I just see like flickers of light. I was like, okay, well, I know what that is. So I run outside, and I was barefoot.
So it was, you said flickers of light.
Well, I looked out the window, and there was a fire.
Okay, because I would have thought it was, in my neighborhood, it would have been cars. It would have been the headlight of cars. So that's why when you said
the little cul-de-sac's pretty, and you heard yelling going on outside. The neighbors were outside yelling. So I run outside, I'm barefoot, and the fire started in the second bedroom. So I come outside, and both of the sons that lived next, it was a mother and her two sons. Both of the sons were standing outside and, yelling about the fire.
Did you know these people? Did you know your neighbors?
I mean, kind of. Said hi to them as we passed.
But you knew there were three people in the house.
Yes, I knew there were three people in the house, and just a mother and two sons. They were in their 40s, 50s, but they were standing outside yelling, and their mom was passed out on the floor, face down.
In the house? In the house,
right by the hallway.
Was that near the fire?
So the hallway is right here, and this bedroom right here was the one that was on fire, and flames were fully coming out of the window, and you could see the fire coming around the hall. So
the boys must have been hysterical.
Well, yeah, I just walked out, and I didn't really know what they were doing, so I kind of just I was like, okay, I guess I'll have to do this. So I just went in and picked her up and brought her outside where she was safe.
So, okay, there's no just about this. I just did this. That's a big deal. The two sons are out there and they haven't done it, and you just ran in. Was she unconscious from the fire?
She was face down on the floor. I don't know if it was from the fire, but I would assume.
And you just picked her up?
I just ran in, picked her up, carried her outside, and then I start spraying the fire with my hose that's connected to my house. And then I realized it's a duplex. So I was like, I should probably warn the neighbors.
Well, it's hard to think. I'm surprised you kept your head the whole time.
Oh, it was like time was moving slowly. It was like everything slowed down.
So you got her outside, and did you have to resuscitate her?
No. So she was fine. She was just out, and she was breathing. So I took her over to the grass where she was safe. Like there was a grass area just away from the fire, and then I sprinted around the other side to get the other neighbor. I didn't know that there was a concrete step right there, so I stubbed my toe and went head on into a fence as I was making a turn.
If that's the worst, a stubbed toe.
Yeah, I stubbed my toe pretty good. But went and got the other neighbor out, and then.
Oh my goodness! So the whole thing could have gone up.
Well, it only took a few minutes, but it felt like it was a lot longer.
It only does take a few minutes. Had the fire department arrived yet?
So, right after I took the other neighbor out, that's when the fire department was coming, and then I actually took some pictures, and there were some big flames coming out the front door.
What started it? Do you know?
I want to say it was cigarettes. Someone smoking in the house.
I was going to kind of say that, but figured I'll let you. Figure
I'm not positive.
But maybe.
I'm assuming.
Yeah. Do you ever think you'd be a hero? What did it feel like afterwards? Because you did save that woman's life.
Honestly, it felt like anybody should have done that. Any good person would have gone in and just done that.
Well, we'll never know.
It was just common sense. Like, you see someone in trouble, you kind of just go help them.
Not everybody does that. Not everybody does that. Were you able to sleep that night?
Yeah, I was able to sleep.
Were any news cameras down there?
Next morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do they?
Yeah, my mom, I get a call. I'm at the office at like 7, and she gives me a call, and she's like, AJ, you want to come back? Will Tran's over here. He wants to talk to you.
Oh, from Cron?
Yeah, from Cron. Yeah.
That's funny. So you gave an interview. So now it's no big deal, right? Now you're a famous TV person.
Yeah. There we go.
Yeah. Would you learn anything from this?
Help people when you can.
But you obviously already knew that.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's a great story. And where do you work?
So I work with Intero Real Estate.
So do they do anything special for you?
I mean, nothing really special.
Well, tell
for
them
me.
they should have.
Well, no, they appreciate that, the whole fact, everything that was going on right there, the whole situation. And, yeah.
Has the house been built back?
Not yet.
But they will be moving back.
So it is rented. So they're just fixing up the door is still completely singed, and you can still see the hole through the door.
What did the son say to you? I hope they said something.
They're like, oh, you should win an award for this.
And you did.
That's what he said. I was like, oh, it's all good, man.
And you did. Red Cross. Mm-hmm. Yes. What was
Cross.
the title, the official title of that award you got?
Silicon Valley Humanitarian Hero of the Year.
That's wonderful.
2018. Yeah.
And you certainly deserved it.
Yeah, I got a big old poster.
Yeah. With your picture on it?
Yeah, with a picture and everything.
Oh, that's great. Well, you are a hero now, and you're going to have that associated with you for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
And that's not a bad thing to be associated with.
Oh, no.
And you live in Los Gatos.
I do live in Los Gatos.
Obviously, that's where the house fire was, and next door. And so you're always on the lookout now?
Always on the lookout.
Are you? You're really somebody to have around.
Yeah.
Do you know CPR?
No, I do not.
Well, you better learn.
They were actually teaching it at the Red Cross event. There were some people doing CPR.
Well, you should have walked up and gotten that training.
Yeah.
Because that will be the next thing. Now you'll save another person's life with the Heimlich.
Yeah. Actually, another interesting thing we're doing right now is the Thanksgiving Build-A-Box program. I don't know if you've heard of this, but my dad started the Build-A-Box program 31 years ago. And so what it is basically you started with 3 boxes, and they build a box, put an entire Thanksgiving meal into it, and then deliver it to a less fortunate family.
How fabulous is that?
Yeah. So he passed about 16 years ago.
Sorry.
It happened. It was a while ago.
But you continued the tradition.
Yeah, we continued the tradition, and last year we were actually up to 600 boxes. So that's like 4,200 people it would serve.
And if somebody wants to help you do that, how do they get in touch with you?
Oh, well, I mean, they can call me or...
Call you at Intero?
Yeah.
Which office?
You can call me at the Cupertino office.
All right,
or
that's
my
amazing.
home numbers, or my cell is 650-922-7482.
Where do you find these people that you help?
So, actually, we're connected with Second Harvest Food Bank, so we do bulk drop-offs to like Second Harvest, and even the Santa Rosa Fire last year went and dropped off 125 boxes to them because I assumed they needed a little bit going, like with everything that happened. So went and dropped off 125 boxes to them, and so Catholic Charities provides us a lot of individual names. So the people that volunteer and come and actually deliver the boxes, the best feeling you get is really when you go and deliver it to an individual and you see how happy they are. We get letters from kids and crayons, and it's really nice. And so it's Catholic Charities, and then St. Vincent de Paul. This year we're going to be delivering to different families that they need.
And this is just out of a storefront in your home?
No, so we just put it all together, and it's at Cisco delivers the turkeys.
Oh, wow.
Well,
so it's a big deal.
It's 600 turkeys. Last year was 3,000 pounds of potatoes.
Your dad left quite the legacy.
Yeah.
That's very cool. And you are quite the humanitarian. That is very nice. So give your phone number one more time real quickly.
Okay, it's 650-922-7482.
Right.
And yeah, so just call me and you can volunteer or donate. We need donations right now. We're taking all of those. And I mean, the more money we have, the more people we can serve.
That's great. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Our hero. Love it. Lissa Kreisler, community storytelling at its finest, and I've got an unexpected story in all of that. If you've got a great story, somebody that just needs to tell it, you nominate them. Him or her, or even yourself, at kcat.org. And thank you so much for being with us today on Community Storytelling here at KCAT TV 15.